Cheers, friends! Welcome back, and thank you so much for joining my channel and for coming along this journey with me. I am so excited to share with you what has come about in just the last 12 hours of my life, and I'm really excited to go deeper with this skin journey. And what happened was I had somebody reach out to me last night, and I love the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I'm a huge believer of that, because this is not the first time this information has crossed into my sphere and into my realm. So it's about time that I take this to heart and I really listen. So here I am sharing this journey. I just decided to start vlogging it and documenting my journey, and literally right after I get some information that's just like, okay, I know this is the truth. I know this is my path. So today I'm so excited to share with you what that is. So I don't know if any of you have ever heard of the medical medium. He is an amazing, intuitive guy who has healed a lot of people's chronic illnesses through the understanding of the Epstein virus. And so I'm just blown away. So last night I jumped on SoundCloud and I listened to his podcast on the Epstein virus. I will share the link below so y'all can go listen to it, because it's literally mind-blowing and it makes so much sense to me, at least, and it connects all the pieces, connects all the dots. So where I want to start, where I really want to go with today is that he touched on a point that is really big and personal for me, because the response that I've got from some people in my life has been, it's hormonal. Have you gotten your hormones checked? Are you on birth control? Have you gone to a dermatologist? All the dermatologists say that all you need to do is get back on birth control to regulate your hormones. And I am not the person to say, oh, okay, slap a Band-Aid on it, call it good, I'm healed. Sorry, that's just not the way that I roll. So I am very deep and very introspective, and I'm very inquisitive, and I want to know why. And so this Dr. Andrew, he tells the why. And the why is the Epstein virus. So the Epstein virus has been living in my body and is in thousands of probably millions of other humans' bodies, and it lies dormant. And this virus is the culprit to a lot of chronic illnesses out there. I'm talking Hashimoto's, autoimmune diseases, lupus, ALS, depression, anxiety, all of these things that doctors are diagnosing as symptoms of the Epstein virus. And I just find it fascinating. So I will be going on a extensive, we'll say strict, I don't know, I don't think it's strict, because you know what, if we truly lived from the earth, from Mama Gaia, what she produces for us, then we would be okay. Then maybe we'd be, at a balance. So that's basically what I'm about to be embarking on. And I will be sharing all of the supplements and tinctures that I'll be taking when they arrive. And I'll be explaining why he suggests these certain foods to eat and not eat. So basically I am going deep into my liver and going to clear and kill off this virus called the Epstein virus. And what happens is the Epstein virus, when it feeds off of heavy metals, it feeds off of eggs, it feeds off of gluten and dairy and sugar, processed sugar. And what happens is when it feeds, it basically poops and off gases a neurological, I forget the actual name, but it's a neurological off gas. So it's literally affecting our brains and our emotions, and it's causing havoc. It also is the culprit for heart palpitations, because what happens is it off gases so much in the liver, and the liver shoots up to the heart and then has a heart palpitation. Hep C, it's not Hep C virus, it's actually an off gas of this Epstein virus. I mean, it's fascinating and mind-blowing. So I am so excited to go on this journey, and it may sound intense to some, but when we're dealing with a little bug in our body that is just causing havoc, we've got to get back to homeostasis. We've got to get our bodies back to health. And I know some people are going to be resistant to this, and some people just don't want to hear this, but this is my path and my journey. And if this resonates with you, I invite you along with me, and I invite you to see my success and to learn some new information. You know, knowledge is power, and it's not to become fearful of, oh my gosh, I've got this thing in me, and like, you know, all that like fear factor. It's actually, it's power, because when we know what's going on, then we can choose to take the correct path. You know, the damage, the problem is really not having this knowledge. All of these doctors across the world, the United States mostly, not having this information, not accepting this information, and then being bounced around from doctor to doctor. Even naturopathic doctors don't know about this. You know, my naturopathic doctor, she doesn't have me on any kind of liver support supplement right now. And what is going to help us heal, all of us as a collective, is this knowledge and is this power. And if I'm doing it live and vlogging my success, and I am living proof, then why are we denying it? And I'm not the only one. There's thousands of people that have healed themselves through this type of cleansing and diet. So I just wanted to check in with you and share with you what came up, and let you know that I'm going to be cutting down. I'm cutting out gluten, dairy, processed sugars, soy, eggs, and I'm going to be still eating whole, fresh, raw foods from the earth, melons, berries, all vegetables. Quinoa is good, lentils is good. So it's like I can still eat. Rice is good if cooked properly. And having my blueberry smoothie with banana, cinnamon, and hemp milk, you know, delicious. And really, really supporting my system to heal with natural herbs and tinctures and teas, herbal teas and tonics. So I'm just so excited. Like, I really love this stuff, and I hope you do too, and I hope you like following along. So I want to really just share the message, and I want to share a little clip of the hormonal myth that's out there and why. And this was my favorite part. This was just like mind-blowing for me. So let's get to the clip, and I hope you enjoy it.
Fusion, roving and moving body pain. See, by 1950, women were feeling the first round of stage 4 Epstein Barr symptoms ever in history. Ever in history. And no one's talking about it. No one's talking about it, but women were told that in this time period that it was all in their heads. and they were told they were crazy. This was the moment in time, right around the 1945-1950 period, when this wave of symptoms from Epstein Barr crashed the scene. Women were told by every single medical institution there was that they were lazy, that their fatigue was because they were lazy, because they were bored, because they were crazy. They even entered it into some medical books where they called it crazy. It was never there because it was never hormonal. See, it was Epstein Barr stage 4. Now, decades later, women of all ages get the symptoms, get all the symptoms I just mentioned. So when they're younger, they're not told it's hormones. But they're starting to now, because still to this day, people don't know why we're getting these symptoms. So they're still kind of saying, well, now you're 30 years old, maybe you have hormonal problems, and maybe that's creating all these symptoms of fatigue, all these symptoms of brain fog, blurry eyes, everything, heart palpitations, tingles and numbness. So even younger women and men, some men.
I mean, that's just mind-blowing, right? Okay. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to checking in tomorrow. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below and share this video and like it so we can share the message. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Onward to healing. Cheers.